We're in one of the most favorite seasons of the year for me. It's back to school time, and today it's showtime.
We'd mentioned this briefly yesterday, but the time is nearly upon us once again. It's back to school time. And as much as parents might joke about it, it can be a hectic time for everyone involved, including us.
Oh yeah, which is exactly why it's important to start that transition process now, especially for the sake of our kids. And to help us get the ball rolling is Grace Foxwell Murdock. She is the Salisbury Kindness Commissioner. Thank you for joining us.
Delighted to be here as always.
Yes, yeah. And I think we also should let everyone know that you're a retired teacher, so you've been in the classroom a bit.
Absolutely. I had 38 years in my profession of back to school, and I loved every one of them.
Yeah.
Not to mention my early years of learning.
Of course,
yes.
Of course. Okay, so back to school anxiety, it really is real for not just the students, but the parents.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And it's ramping up right now. And what we have to remember is to give people some grace. Give the teachers some grace, give your children some grace, and work on reducing that anxiety. Some children have an extra amount of anxiety, and giving them tactics on how to ground themselves when they're in unfamiliar situations help. A little crossing their arms and hugging themselves, looking around to see what's familiar, taking a deep breath, that helps reduce anxiety. But the school thing, getting ready, parents are very key, Lisa, because they can help their children start the year off, and there are three things I like to think about. One of them is being positive about going back to school, not saying things like, oh my God, I'm so glad school started. No, I loved school. If you don't have something to talk about positive to your children about starting school, don't say anything. Yeah. So, and preparedness. And I just feel that being prepared for whatever's going to come, and there will be bumps, just be prepared for it. I've seen some really cool things on social media about getting children's clothes ready in a stackable plastic holder where you just put their clothes for them and let them help pick them out. You don't have to be the one that says you're going to wear this or that, because they need a voice. And I'm talking about younger kids. Older kids are certainly going to want to be maybe like the crowd or have their own independent look. So go with it. You have to support them on every level you can for school to be a great start.
So certainly teachers can be stressed this time of year as well. What can we do about that?
Absolutely. They're about to go into 180 days of an in-service for students. You know, that's going to be, they're developing their learning skills for the children so that they will be receptive to what they're going to offer them. You think about a typical school day, the first day of school, a lot of interruptions, a lot of information to give out to the students. We're talking about students who are used to immediate reinforcement of things. They've been home, they've had their own schedule. Now we're going to gather them in and get everybody to listen at the same time. That's not how it goes in a classroom, because you have a diverse amount of learning skills that go on with children. Teachers are prepared, they are ready. And the first day is a very draining day, so be prepared to support your child when they come home, your student, because they're going to be tired. It's their work, you know.
Yeah.
School is their work.
Absolutely. So how can we support the teachers?
I would absolutely urge everyone to go to the open house and meet their teacher, and take your student with you, because that gives them a good feel of what they're entering, where they're going to be. Even if you can't get to the open house, could you ride by the school and just say, here's where we're going to be next week. Oh, look, it's looking good. Some students are going to be going into brand new buildings. Others are going to be in buildings that need to be renovated. But you just say, here's your school, and won't it be great to get back in there?
Grace Foxwell Murdock, we really appreciate you coming in.
Oh, thank you.
As always, thank you so much.